Hi guys, welcome to Selenium Automation Testing. So today in this video we are going to learn about how to use assertion. What is assertion first of all? How to use assertion and what are the types of assertion in a Selenium. Okay, so the first question is what is assertion? So assertion is used for the verification purpose. Okay, and there are two types of assertion. The first one is a hard assertion and the second one is a soft assertion. Okay, I will show you. The first definition of assertion is used for the verification purpose in a test in the Selenium. Okay, so the first type is hard assertion and the second one is a soft assertion. Okay, I will show you. So there are two types of assertion. Now what is the difference between these two assertions? Okay, so I will explain you by this example. If in the test case, okay, I have written these 3 lines of code. I have write 1, 2 and 3. So I have written 3 lines of code in my block. Okay, this is the block. I have written only 3 lines of code. We need to assume this. Okay, and I have applied hard assertion. And by chance, if I get an exception at line number 2, so it will throw an exception and it will not going to execute remaining line. It will not going to execute line number 3. But if we have applied, just a minute, if we have applied soft assertion, okay, and by chance if we get an exception at line number 2, then by using soft assert class we are able to pass the exception to this soft assert class. Okay, it will collect the exception from line number 2 and store inside it, and after storing the exception it will execute remaining line. It will execute line number 3. Okay, I will show you. We need to verify that. I will explain you by this example. So this is the Google homepage. Okay, so we need to verify that the title of the web page should be only Google. Okay, so this is what we accept. This is what our client expect after developing the web page. The title of the web page should be only Google. So this is the expectation from the client side, and based on this expectation our developer will develop the web page and then pass to the testing team. Now it's our duty, it's tester's duty to verify that the client's requirement, which is the expected output, and the output which is come from the application, which is known as the actual output, both the outputs are same. So to verify two different output, two different we can say value, we need to use soft assertion. Okay, or assertion, any type of assertion. So as I said, if we have applied hard assertion and we have 3 lines of code, but by chance we get an exception at line number 3, then from this line number 2 it will ignore each and every line. It will not going to execute remaining lines. But if we have applied soft assertion, so and if we get an exception at line number 2, so it will pass this exception to this soft assert class. I will explain you, and after passing the exception it will execute the remaining line. It will execute line number 3. Okay, first thing is I will show you the example of hard assertion. Okay, give me some minute. Okay, now I have two values. Okay, string expected title, okay, is equal to Google. This is the client's requirement, and based on this requirement our developer developed the web page, which is known as an actual title. Actual title is Google. Okay, so we need to verify that both the titles are same or not. So we print verification started. Okay, and verification completed. verification completed. Okay, Control Shift F and Control Save. Now let's assume this is the line number 1, okay, and this is the line number 3. So how to use hard assertion? So to perform assertion in a Selenium we use assert. So I will write assert dot equals. I will going to check both the different values. So I will use assert dot assert equals. I will provide this actual title here. I will provide this expected title here. Paste. This is the line number 2. Okay. Control Shift F and Control Save. As I said, if we get an exception at some line, so it will throw an exception from this line and it will not execute remaining lines. In this example, both the titles are same. So it will come here, it will print verification started. Then it will compare these two value, actual titles and expected titles value. Both the values are same. Okay, we don't get an exception. So it will execute the third line also. Okay, I will show you. Just run this script. TestNG select. Okay, save. It will print verification started and verification completed. Okay, my test case is pass. Okay, see, verification started, verification completed. But if we get any mismatch, okay, expected output, expected title is Google, but developer developed Gmail. Control Shift F and Control Save. Okay, client's expectation is title should be only Google, but developer developed with this keyword Gmail. So now in this example, definitely we get an exception at this line because both the values are different. The first one is a Gmail and expected is a Google. So we get an exception at line number 2 and we have applied soft assertion. Sorry, we have applied hard assertion. So from line number 2, from this line, it will not execute a single line. Okay, so it will not execute this line also because we get an exception at line number 2. So from line number 2, it will stop the execution. Okay, I will show you. We are not able to see this message on the console, okay, because we get an exception at line number 2. I will show you. Just press Ctrl Shift F and Control Save. Ctrl Shift F is used to set your code in a proper way, okay, in Eclipse. TestNG. Just a minute. See, my test case is failed. Let me open console. See, verification is started, but we get this exception. Expected is Google, but we found Gmail. So this is the expectation. Sorry, this is the exception. So as I said, if we get an exception at any line, then remaining line will be ignored. So in this example, we get an exception at line number 2. That's why it will not come here. It will not print verification completed. Okay, this is the concept of hard assertion. Okay, sometimes in a script we need to provide hard assertion also, because if we have some dependencies, if the particular web element, I will show you, if the Gmail web element is present on the screen, then and only then we need to verify images web element. Okay, so we have the dependency, with images to this Gmail web element. If Gmail web element is present, then we need to verify this images web element. But if the Gmail web element is not there on the screen, then we don't need to perform this, we don't need to perform verification for this images web element. So sometimes we need to perform some dependencies. Okay, in this example, images web element is depend on this Gmail. So when we need to perform some dependencies assertion, then we use hard assertion. Okay, hard assertion means it will depend on something. Okay, so if I get an exception at line at this web element and we have applied sorry, and we have applied hard assertion, so it will not going to execute this web element. Okay, it will not verify this web element. So this is the simple concept of the hard assertion. Sometimes in JavaScript we need to use this hard assertion also. Okay, so this is the concept of hard assertion. If we get an exception at line number 2 or at any line, it will not going to execute remaining lines. Okay, this is the example of hard assertion. Let me comment out this one. Control Shift comment. Now I will show you an example of soft assertion. Okay, so let me copy this value, just copy and paste here. So this is the two title, expected is Google and actually is Gmail. Now how to apply soft assertion in a Selenium when we are going to create the test script with testng. Okay, so to perform soft assertion in a testng, we need to take help, we need to create an object of soft assert class. Okay, I will show you. Public soft assert. See, the class from org.testng.asserts. Take it from this package. So we use soft assert. SA is equal to new soft assert. Okay. Control Shift F and Control Save. Okay. So by using this soft assert class, we are able to perform soft assertion in a testng. So as I said, by chance if we get an exception at line number 2, then it will collect this exception from line number 2 and store inside this class assert, soft assert class, and then after collecting the exception from this line, it will execute remaining line, it will execute line number 3. Give me a minute, I will show you. Okay, so in hard assertion, when we are going to verify two titles, we use assert, but in a soft assertion, when we are going to compare two titles, we use soft assert. This one, soft assert. So I will call the method by using this reference variable soft assert SA.equals. Okay, and I will provide this actual title here and expected here. Control Shift F and Control Save. So by chance if we get an exception at this line, okay, at this line, so it will throw an exception and execute remaining code, and it will collect each and every exception at the ending of the block. So we use SA.assert all. This is the most important method. This method is used to collect each and every exception in your block. Okay, let me print this one also, just copy, paste, copy this one, paste, and this is the line number 2. Control Shift F and Control Save. Now as I said, if we get an exception at line number 2, and in this example definitely we get an exception because the actual title is Gmail and expected title is Google. Okay, both are different. So it will throw an exception at line number 2, and after throwing the exception, it will perform the remaining lines. It will execute remaining lines of code. Okay, it will execute remaining code and then collect each and every exception at the ending. Better to use this method just before closing your bracket. Okay, just press Ctrl Shift F and Ctrl C. Let me run this soft assertion. Just click run as testng. It will print both the message. Okay, test cases fail. I know, because both the titles are different. Fails one, but as you can see here, we get both the message. We got both message. Verification started as well as verification is ended, completed. But in this between, we get our test cases fail. Okay, test cases fail, no problem. But my complete block is executed. Okay, complete block is executed, verification started, verification completed. Okay, so this is the use of soft assertion. If you don't want to stop your execution, if by chance we get an exception at some line but we don't want to stop our execution, okay, in this situation we use soft assertion. Okay, and we use hard assertion if we get an exception at some line and after getting the exception we don't need to execute anymore. So in such type of situation we use hard assertion. Okay, so this is the definition and example of hard assertion and soft assertion. Now I will show you on the Google's home web page. Okay, let me uncomment this code. Okay, and we need to close the browser, so I have written driver.quit method. Okay, now okay, we are going to verify this sign in web element is present on the web page or not. Okay, sign in web element. So we are going to find the web element, so we use web element is equal to driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, give me a minute guys, just a minute. Yeah, so we are going to find our web element on the screen, okay, on the web page. So just right click on the inspect. Okay, we are going to create the XPath. So I will use this ID because most of the time ID is unique. A tag, I will use @ID is equal to GB_70. Just copy this XPath, okay, and paste here, control and paste. So this is the web element. Okay, I will use this hard assertion. Okay, yeah, let me uncomment this one, control shift and uncomment. Okay, so my expected title is Google. Okay, and actual title is we get from the system, so we use driver dot get title, right? Control shift F and control save. So after launching the okay, but okay, title of the web page is, I think, not title, I think title is sign in, right? This is the title. Or okay, we need to verify whether the web element is present or not. Okay, so we use boolean. Just a minute, I will show you. Boolean. My expectation is web element is present, so I will make it true. Okay, and then element dot is displayed or not, control shift F and control C. So my expectation is the web element should present on the web page. Okay, this is my expectation, so I have provided true here. But after launching the web page, after launching the browser, after launching the URL, we get the actual status, whether the particular web element is present or not. So that's why I have used this method, is displayed, which return one boolean value, and I will compare the boolean value. Verification started, verification completed. Okay, let me save, control shift F and control save. Let me run this code. Okay, I have commented. Let me run this hard assertion. Okay, now my web element is present, so it will print. So my test case should be pass. Okay, this is what my expectation. Let's see what we get. Okay, yeah, let me close this one first of all, then I will explain you. Yeah, my test case is pass. Let me open test ng. Okay, test case is pass. Let me open console. Verification started, verification completed. Okay, but if my expectation is web element is not there, control shift F and control C. So in this situation it will compare actual title is a true but my expectation is false. So we get an exception at line number 2. So from line number 2 it will throw an exception and it will not execute. It will not execute remaining line. So we are not able to see this message on the console. Okay, let me run this code. Test ng. See the difference. Okay, because my expectation is web element is not there, so I have provided false. Let's wait. Yeah, good, my test case is fail. Okay, expected, but yeah, this one. Okay, my test case is fail. Let me open console. So we get verification started. Okay, this line is printed, verification is started, but my expectation is false, actual is false. Okay, but we found true. Okay, this is the actual value, the actual is true, but we expected the web element is not there on the web page, so we provided expected as a false, but we found true. So this is the exception. That's why the system get an exception at line number 2. That's why it will not going to execute remaining line. That's why we are not able to see verification completed message on the console. Okay, that's why it will not print this message, because we have used hard assertion. Okay, let me comment this code. So this is the example of hard assertion. Let me show you the use of soft assertion. Okay, so let me copy this one. Just copy and paste here. Then need to verify. Okay, so we use, let me comment this one first of all. Control shift comment, save. So to perform soft assertion in a test ng, I have already said we need to create an object of soft assert class, which I have already created. So by using this reference variable we call the method. So we use sa.equals, and I will provide my actual value is which we get from the application. So we use actual title. Okay, this is not a title actually, only we will use actual and expected. Let me remove this one, actual and expected. Control shift F and control save. And okay, to perform soft assertion in a test ng, two conditions. First one is we need to create an object of soft assert class, which I have already created, and then we need to use this method at the ending. Okay, just copy, paste here, sa.assert all, because this method is going to collect each and every exception. Control shift F and control save. Let me print something. Verification started, verification completed. Okay, so we are better to know the status of the execution. Let me copy this one, paste, control shift F and control C. Let me make it true first of all. True, control shift F and control C. Now I am expecting that the web element is present, so I have provided true, and the actually web element is present. Okay, F and save. Let me run this script. Test ng. It will launch the browser, launch the URL, and find the web element and check is displayed or not. Okay. Okay, Chrome is launched, Google is launching now. See, let me finish first of all. I will show you. Let me open test ng first of all. My test case is pass. See the green color. Okay, now open console. Yeah, see the status, pass. See, both the titles are printed. Sorry, not the title, both the messages are printed. Verification started and verification completed. Now I am assuming that sign in web element is not present on the web page, so I will make it false. Control Shift F and Control C. When I used hard assertion and I will make it false, then I am not able to see this message. Okay, because this is the facility, this is the feature of hard assertion. But now I have used this soft assertion. Okay, my expectation is sign in web element is not there on the web page. So I have applied false here. I have provided false here. Now let's see, this message is printed. This message will print on the console or not. Okay, Control Shift F and Control C. Run your script. Let's wait for the execution. Launch Chrome. Okay, then launch Google. Okay, see, both the messages are printed. My test case is fail. Okay, I know, because I have deliberately provided false here. Okay, my test case is fail. Okay, let me open TestNG. See the red color. Okay, expected is false. I am expecting that the web element is not present, but the web element is present, so true. Let me open console. See, verification started and this message also printed, verification completed. Okay, so this is the feature, this is the advantage of soft assertion. If we get an exception, it will collect the exception. Okay, and it will throw after executing each and every line in the block. Definitely we get an exception at this line, but it will collect all the exception. Okay, it will collect this exception and then it will print this line and then it will pass the exception to this line. Okay, so based on this exception we get my test case is pass or fail. Okay, if this method contain an exception, then it will declare as a failed test case, otherwise it will declare as a pass test case. But here we get an exception, so this exception is collected by this method. Okay, so based on this exception it will declare this particular test case is failed. So that's why we are able to see this red color. See, failed. Okay, but it will execute each and every line from the block. Verification is started and verification is completed. Okay, so this is the type of assertion, hard assertion and soft assertion. The definition and the concept we already covered. Okay, so this video is mainly used for the assertion in a TestNG. So I want to repeat something. Assertion means assertion is used for the verification purpose. If we need to verify something, so we use assertion, and there are two types of assertion. The first one is a hard assertion and the second one is a soft assertion. If after getting an exception at any line we don't need to go forward, then we use hard assertion. But after getting an exception in the block, we need to execute each and every line inside this block, so we use soft assertion. I have already covered both the type of assertion. Okay, to use soft assertion we need to create an object of this soft assert class and we need to store each and every exception by using this method. Okay, and we need to use this reference variable to compare the value. Okay, so I hope guys you get some idea from this video how to use assert, when to use which assert, hard assertion or soft assertion. It's depend on your requirement. Okay, and what is the definition of assertion? Assertion is mainly used for the verification purpose. Okay, so I hope guys you get some idea from this video. If you really like this video, if you think that you get at least some idea from this video, then please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching this video guys. Thank you.